Yo, welcome back to the BST4 channel. What's going on? What's happening, man? Listen, man, thank you guys for checking out this channel, man. I really do appreciate it. But today, I'm just trying to get this thing out and just get this nut off in the bottom over there. I need something to lay on, but we got this right here. There's always something. Just got to work with it. A little wet, but let's get up underneath there. Only cool thing when the car is oily like this, everything come off like butter when it's oily. So that's a good thing. All right, we finally got that out. That's there here. Now we got to go get that bar up over here. I unscrewed it already. I'm just trying to get the other end out. Right there. Bolt that shit out. And that should be it. Let's see. You know, I can make my own, but guess what, man? If something's already here that can help, I'll do that. And I'll still make one that goes from here to over here inside the rails there. Now let's go ahead and gather these parts up, bring it back, take it back to the ranch. All right, man, we made it home and we've gotten this bar out. We needed that bar. That's the bar that came out of the F-150 out of the junkyard, and we're going to use that as a brace just like they did. They used it as a brace, and this is the one that we took out of the old F-150 that's here. Look at all this stuff here. Rusty, rusty, rusty. We've gotten a new hose. We're good with that. And we're going to take off this pitman arm, because this one here was a bitch to take out. But this one here, we're going to take our time and make sure we lined it up perfect, just like how this is. And then we'll put it and install it into the truck. So now let's get to the truck and show you what it looks like. All right, so now took the bumpers off, right? Took out the power steering gearbox and everything. Seems like we're getting some momentum, but lo and behold, we go underneath here. The typical crack is right there. You can kind of see it all the way down better than me, and you see it. The plan is to weld the top of this and then stop somewhere in between there, and then bang in that part right there, and then finish the weld completely. Then go around all of the frame and check for cracks. I know there's some cracks on this side, got to repair that. Some cracks over here going all the way back, got to repair that. Repair the hole that's in the back in the corner also. Do all of those things, because there's a piece right here that I need to get pushed in. Once I figure that out, tack it into place and hold it. But I may need a sandblaster. You guys were telling me about that, and that is true. Sandblaster tool, the handheld gravity feed one, will cost somewhere around 20 bucks. That's no big deal. Then the sand is another 30 bucks. Not a big deal. The problem is I don't have a compressor. It's the main issue. So what we're going to do is we're going to do what we can do today and see if we can work around the sandblaster. But to be honest with you, I don't see no other way to work around this situation here without a sandblaster. It's just needed. Let's get to what we can do today and see if we can tackle that situation there. All right, I've been out here for hours. Don't get this video twisted. I've been under here trying to figure out, you know, right there where the part was moving, and trying to get that bolt up in there. Well, I had to shave a bolt down, right? This is the one that got stuck. I did it wrong. I didn't have a washer on it. Didn't have the right size and everything. I had to cut it back out, hit it with a punch to put it through. So underneath now, it's legit. Well, that's one. Kind of see it right there. Now that's in there now. We good there. But I have another situation where I didn't see until now. See right here, there's supposed to be a rivet. So this is disconnected. This needs to be connected. So now, I don't know. That's where I'm at now. I'm trying to get the frame, all the parts connected and tight, then get to that welding, because I don't want to weld it when it's not right, if you guys can feel me. So now I got to figure that out. it's pretty decent. Go around there, and then I'm gonna try to get a triangle piece to go up in that area. You probably can't really see it too much, but that's what I'm gonna plan to do. I made a bar, well, got a bar from over here. Didn't really finish quite welding it up and everything. I didn't measure it, I just put it in there. It wasn't really planned. It was just, that's where the radiator sits, and I want to make sure that that radiator is kind of supported, you know what I mean, and stay underneath there. Now I'm going to try to figure out the bar that goes across here and here, and then kind of grind some other points and try to get that corner better over there. I was welding it up, it didn't come out too right, so I have to it blew right through actually. So I'm up here sitting, you know, what's the next move on that. So it's just a lot. So the bar right here, I'm not gonna put the bolts in it. I'm not gonna do all of that. I'm just gonna weld it. So all right, man, we welded up that bar and put a weld here, behind there, and then we went across here, welded up over here, then we weld this right around here because this thing here was the daggone problem. Then we installed the power steering gearbox, and when we installed that, we put in the new hose that's right there. And now we're going to go ahead and test it and see how it does, see if this thing here moves. So you see that it doesn't move, man, and that is a good thing. Now we have welded up this situation here. Looks good. Again, it's just a little patchwork where that hole was. You know, I was checking out the rust and I made a hole, so now we just patched over it. And, you know, it's just a cosmetic visual looking fix, so we're all good on that. We're going to add some more bracing underneath there on another episode, but the next episode should be more about this Crown Vic right here. What we're going to do is we're going to get an oil feed and oil drain. That's what we're going to be doing, and then we can start the car up, and then we'll listen for the exhaust and see if there's any exhaust leaks. Then we fix them pronto. Once we tighten up the hot side, then we can focus more on the cold side, and once we do that, then we're kind of close to what we're doing. Get the intercooler mounting right, and everything will be a little bit more closer to what we need to do. So man, thank you guys for watching this episode of Build Something TV, man. I hope you guys were enlightened in some kind of way. I was enlightened. I ain't think a stick welder can really get down on some rust, but it did. And now we got the $300 F150, and we have this $500. Oh yes, this cost me $500 for this 2004 Crown Victoria that we put a 5-speed, and we're trying to add a turbo on it. Very low boost. We ain't going that high on boost. All right, so check you guys out on the flip side, man. Later.